All right, Ohio's Bobcats on an 8-2 run, fueled by a pair of trays from T.J. Hall as you're inside Rob Senderoff's Kent State conversation right now. You know, we've been mentioning John Groce and his ball club. We've seen this before. They start to get very dialed in late February. So in dialing it up, Steve Mix, during the 4-game win streak, our guys Tommy Bochenek and Mike Proctor with these numbers that depict how good they've been in winning 4 in a row.
Yeah, they really have been outstanding. Take a look at that average margin of victory. And that game against Akron the other day on Sunday really surprised us, the way they just blitzed them.
Yeah. Hey, we believe that it sent some major shockwaves reverberating around the Mid-American Conference now. I mean, Akron has been playing just fabulous basketball as Justin Green got belted on his way to the rim. So while Green steps to the free throw line, the senior out of the Coney Island sector of Brooklyn, New York. How about Kent State at home as opposed to on the road? You know, this isn't uncommon, would you say, partner, for not only the Mid-American Conference, but around college basketball. The numbers always skew better at home, but I'm a little surprised Kent State has lost this many road games in the MAC.
Yeah, it really have been. I mean, 3-5 on the road in MAC play. You know, and you know what you want to do obviously is you want to try to do the best you can at home. Maybe lose one game out of the 8, something like that. But you've got to be plus 500 on the road. And you've got to be 5-3, 6-2.
Evo Baltic will fade away. Tough look for Baltic.
I think it was the music he was listening to. He was listening to his main man, Tupac, before the game. I think that affected his shot a little bit.
You and him converse about that as Chris Evans will rise high and bring that down strong. I thought maybe you and Baltic would discuss Tupac Shakur.
Don't know anything about Tupac.
And his impact on the music scene. No? You didn't do that, huh?
No.
Hey, my man Mix knows music now. John Smith back on the floor for Ohio. Having fun, are we here at the MAC Center? Smith just threw it away. Numbers for Randall Holt, who went strong to the cup to finish off glass.
Well, once you turn your back to your teammates, once you pick that basketball up, you're in deep trouble. Keep your eye, make reverse pivots. Try to keep your eye on your teammates and the defense the best you can.
That's DJ Cooper, and that was bothered by Justin Green showing. Green will run the floor. Cooper with a pretty big hit on Green to send him to the free throw line after Green showed up and certainly bothered the 3 from DJ Cooper. I asked the senior from Brooklyn, the borough of New York City, before the game, from a confidence level, where are the Kent State Golden Flashes with this 3-game losing streak that they're dragging around?
I think guys just have to come out with the right mindset and the right intensity, you know, to start the game. You know, we've been coming out like the days of the last 3 games, and that's really came back to bite us in the end. So tonight, you know, I think we should have a real good crowd. You know, we should feed off that, and we should come out ready to play.
Feed off that, be ready to go, maintain focus from the beginning. They've played well, although Justin Green and I conversed. He wasn't aware that he and senior Michael Perini and junior cohort, 3 normal starters, Randall Holt, would not be on the floor to begin the game.
Yeah, I think that happened once everybody got into the locker room. The coach had a chance to sit and chat with everybody, but you know, that's what you have to do. Another steal by Kent State.
Chris Evans, fine and fussy, coming out of the attic in the MAC Center. Timeout, John Groce. It all starts when Kent State's flying around and playing this kind of D. This is the result.
9-0 off of points, off of turnovers for Kent State. Watch this. If you're going to play Jackson, the one thing you want to do with him, you have to be able to, Evans and Jackson, what you need to do is you take a look at the first energy play of the game. You need to press. Those guys get kind of lost a little bit in half-court defensive sets, so you want them scrambling the best they can. It's paid off so far with the Whitfield Jam. First energy play of the game by Chris Evans.
Electrifying, wasn't it?
Electrifying play of the game.
Chris Evans is certainly one of the real lively leg guys we have in the MAC. Ohio with the 6 turnovers. It's turned into 9 Kent State points. And you see now, look at DJ Cooper be hounded by Michael Perini, who just picked his pocket. Ohio's got to be very, very careful. Green with power. They attack the rim, and Reggie Keeley will deny Justin Green. Nick Kellogg will step into a 3. Green will board. We're going up and down in the MAC Center. Guyton was halfway in the cup as the crowd was ready to explode. Guyton's already hit 3 threes.
That's his first shot in about the last 6 or 7 minutes when he hit the first 3 balls that he took.
Chris Evans just got a piece of DJ Cooper, who was looking to hit his floater in the paint.
You see Cooper, he's looking right, he's looking left, he's looking back to the right. Nobody came out to stop the ball, so he took a little teardrop, got fouled on that shot opportunity. Cooper going the line, shooting 73%. Gets there about 5 times a game.
Missed his first out of Seton Academy in the city of Chicago. A lot of Chicago, Illinois influence here. DJ Cooper for Ohio's Bobcats, and of course, as mentioned, Carlton Guyton, along with Eric Gaines for Kent State. These young guys, they were talking to each other before the game, and DJ told me, hey, a lot of hours together on the playgrounds around Chicago.
I imagine.
Cooper will split the pair, and in the win streak now, Rob Senderoff knows this full well. DJ Cooper been averaging 15 points, almost 8 assists, and with that 3-to-1 assist turnover rate.
Yeah, you gotta like that. You gotta like that. First team All-MAC last year. Up until this run that they have, I'm not sure he would be back on the first team, but he's making a case for himself.
The other day we have 16 young men that we think are worthy of first and second team honors. That'll only be 10 when it actually comes out. Evans will knock out that long-range 3 so he can rise high above the rim. And if you give him some daylight, he can stroke it as well from deep.
Well, daylight is key for him on the threes. The guy's shooting 29% overall, so you have to challenge him and force him to put the ball on the floor. Not as effective, obviously.
Ohio to the offensive end having problems. The solo for Randall Holt. Get up, young fella, and throw that down strong. Ohio is reeling from a 13-1 Kent State run.
You think they're focused on the task at hand tonight? They want to get back. They don't want to lose 4 games in a row.
Crowd in a frenzy. That's rejected by Evans. Now Offord had it raked away. Last touch from Kent State. Kent State is in an absolute swarm right now.
That's what I'm telling you. That's where they are the best. You know that. Take a look right there. Picking up the ball. Taking it to the hoop. Outstanding play by Evans with the windmill. And there's Hope with off the steal. Getting to the bucket. Man. Swarming defense by Kent State.